Types of lines. Straight lines that never touch are called parallel lines. You could have two horizontal lines, two vertical lines, or lines that go diagonally. When they point in the same direction and never intersect, the lines are parallel. Move the lines to find the sets of parallel lines. Let's see, I have this one. Okay, those two look to be parallel. Let's see, another one that's kind of going this way is down here. So if I pull it, yep, those two are definitely parallel. Okay, these two look to be parallel. And then on the far left and far right, those two look to be parallel, so let's bring them together. And the last ones that look to be parallel are these two. So here are all the parallel lines. Lines that are not parallel will eventually run into one another. We see with the two over here, we can clearly see their intersection. Now, these two, they don't look to be intersecting currently, but if we were to extend them out, we can clearly see that they will eventually intersect. Same here, if I just extend this one out, it's definitely going to intersect the other. And same over here, if we extend this out and we extend the other one out, they will eventually meet and intersect at a point. Perpendicular lines. Lines that intersect to form a right angle are called perpendicular lines. We can see that these two lines are perpendicular, and when they do intersect and are perpendicular to one another, we usually use a small rectangle to denote that lines are perpendicular and that right angles are formed. Is it possible for two different lines to intersect at more than one point? Let's try to figure that out. Let's assume that two different lines can share more than one point and see where it leads us. So let's start by drawing two lines. And let's name the 2 points which are shared on these lines as A and B. And we could connect A and B with a line segment. Since we can draw a line segment between any 2 points, notice how this line segment is overlapping the extensions of the original lines here. It was done on purpose. The segment overlaps both of our original lines between A and B. And since all lines are straight and segments are straight, they will all include A and B. We could then extend our segment AB infinitely in both directions. So I can go here and then here, take the original segment and extend it. And our new line, line AB, would overlap our original two lines to infinity in both directions. If they share all of the same points, then they are the same lines, just with different names. But we assumed that the original lines were different lines sharing 2 points. But we have concluded that they are the same line and not different lines. So therefore, it is impossible for them to be both different lines and the same lines. So to answer this question, is it possible for two different lines to intersect at more than one point? No, it is not possible. Two different lines cannot share exactly 2 points and all the points in between. There is only one line that can be drawn through any 2 points. So what we have found is the answer to this question, it's no, it is not possible for two different lines to intersect at more than one point. So two different lines either intersect at no points, as shown over here to the right, or they intersect at exactly 1 point. shown as point K in this diagram.